I will record how to participate in the whole ecology of my sister's machine. Participate in thinking mining. Output revenue. And then there are other ecosystems. What about one after another? There are tutorials out. So what about this video? Record first, thinking mining early participation system machine. Then let's download the TP wallet first. After the TP wallet, and then build the BS chain. Add here, and then create a wallet. Then open here, then enter the password. It is the BS chain of the BSC wallet you want to create. Remember to cut off the internet. And then you type in this key after these inputs are completed. Then log, this is what I have. Then paste it here, and then here it is. Then there is plus, then click subtract, then paste it on. It's our QD machine token. After sticking it on, and then we went to the exchange. The first word, I want to buy some BNB. Just buy B. What about buying a B? Buy some U directly, or directly ask for BNB. And then click discover, then click on the top, and then we used this old cookie exchange. This old cookie exchange, then enter, and you can buy our tokens. So enter 177, enter the outer sentence at the bottom. Then I'll buy YOUs, and then click here to set it up, and set it to 6 strokes. Then you plug in, then click redeem. All right. Here we have successfully exchanged. I'm making an analogy. That is, your purchase is successful. Start here and buy it here. It worked. I bought a few at 6. After buying it, and then we click to find, and then, well, the same thing. R, or click into the imitation coin. Then click on liquidity. Then you come to 0 plus. Official website, and then I have to do one more action. Then that is to put this RP. Then go and pledge to hours, dig inside the block. Then it may be possible to calculate the profit for you. So you see my formula is 2,565, right? And then this cross-border merchant is this G. Let's take a look. Then IP. The pledged interest is not available now. So we're going to click all of them right here, and then 3,190. Then confirm the pledge. And then sign your name. Then it's done. Anyway, it's pledged in, well, then refresh it. It becomes 7,363.56. It has been added, then the IP plus you 3,199. So what about here? Well, I'll record one video tutorial on measuring RP value. Measure 10% of all support pressures. For example, this is 814. We measured 108. So because now we only need the value of RP, there are no excellent dividends. Then we measure 10% of, then the liquid IP pool can be stimulated to distribute dividends. It's the same story. It is the same as when you provide 100% IP dividend you. It is stringent 10% of the IP outside this. And then it is equivalent to having this. That is the reserved RP. Then what about dividends? Then we click to withdraw. Okay, after the test is done, so we said in the beginning, there are 85. See, this is pledged in, so 85, then stay inside is 760. So let's count it was above. That's 764 for you, counted in this. But then we saw outside this DeFi, and it was measured. That's $32. That's 10 cents this RP. How about this? I can see the dividend due. Otherwise, we can't see the dividend. So what about the actual words? That is to say, like our Korea. So you vote 2%. It's all fair. So it's all... That is how much RP do you have outside. And then also how much share do you have? Then payments. That's the truth. Similarly, how percent the LP full pool is different intent. What is the 10% of the LP time? It can persist him per 10 minutes in the LP. The computing power is mine. How much computing power do you have? Then as long as the computing power reaches 1 to OP, then you can go to mining every day. What about mining? After digging it out every day here, you have to pass it out. You can withdraw cash immediately here. Then here, you need to set 1,000 here. 350,000, wipe this to get 700,000, 10 million, 100,000, 700,000. So 40-4-40-59B, and this is, minor fee charged by e-commerce because you want to tune this. He can extract, then we click confirm. What about the same thing? Just wait a minute. Okay, wait for it to automatically close after this confirmation. Okay, so I cut it. We mentioned 1,000 and a few just now. 1,000 more. So let's see, has the station arrived outside? Okay, when you see us, you're at the station, then 1,000 and a few were mentioned arrived at the station after 8 o'clock because we have an implementation fee. So if you're in the top 3, 20% of the handling fee will be, if you're below the top 3, 10% of the handling fee will be, what about the handling fee? It is the follow-up taken from the people. Use it for the people for this repair end of this integral section of the follow-up blind box game. That is, you played this game for free. Get points for free. And get coins for free, it's the whole process. It's all called Web3 finance. It is so that you can monetize this in other applications without realizing it. Well, let's enter this foreign payment system again. We explain then all the way. Your funds are not deposited on our official website. So your funds are safe. What if you are inside? It just belongs to a provide liquidity and mining. Every day you are going to provide this mobile LP mobile pool and then mining every day. It will be produced until 2065. As long as you don't kill it, you only need to take care of the hippo. The hippopotamus will keep you until old age. Then if there is you in it, I produce coins, then we want to increase the computing power. Also, here we can destroy a mine. Let's say you have 1,000, 1,000 stops. And here's 1,000 words. It can be converted. 400 hashing power. That is the computing power provided by this IP will be doubled. So once this is destroyed, B is gone. Then you can also destroy this once. Likewise, you mine until 2065. Now it's mining. If you invest in mining, then we know that Bitcoin is being mined more and more. But over time, the more computing power you have, then this is for sure. Well, this one is digging less and less, but I can dig for you for decades. You only need 1 day. You are completely making a lot of money. Then this will teach you, and then what? Authorize it. Okay, here we start to increase the computing power. Okay, let's confirm here. Well, the same thing after verification and confirmation, narration, power, then add the above, and look here. I'll take a look here. It increments automatically. So take a look here. We just mentioned. Now it's producing mines again. It's very simple. And then, all our funds are there. This is outside. It's just that you provide this floating value. This LQ, that one. You can withdraw this money at any time. You can take it out any time. Take it out and buy it. That is to say, as long as you are short of funds. You can be here any time. And then, likewise, our entry into the old crepes. Go in and go to the flowing pool. So look at the same thing. This is the flow pool we just provided. So you're tight on cash. You mean you want to wait for money? You bring it up temporarily. There are no restrictions. It's more convenient than a bank. The bank asks where your funds come from. Right? Wrong. Management, as long as you have funds for this anytime, then this one makes it the biggest. Then use it yourself. So here it is. Authorize it. Authorize it. And then we want it here. We want it. The slide point has been set. Because the rules set slippage points. Because if you take it, we have 6 slips. What about this slippery point? That is, it is directly destroyed. What is taken is directly destroyed. Do not exist in this. This is the same as yours. You want to test the verb, then do make this contribution, and then it's ruined by mistake. Then what about words? What about the same thing? A few years later, then all your assets will be removed for this one. The asset side of the business name. And then you pass your inside, and then you can choose here when you arrive. MVG then select ISGT here. Then the year is the largest. Then you click, drag, and switch. Then it was sold. What about our thinking mining system? Then enter the official website. Then click 3 lines. And then VVG. Pledge this. That's our third one. the third of this thinking digging system. What about this step? When you come in, you must first ask your referees to invite you. Be careful. Then what? Enter from this page first to bind the relationship. If you don't enter from this page, so you can't get in. What about this Wi-Fi system? First in, binding. What about after binding? You can enter from this official website. How about the first pledge? You need 300 coins. There are at least 300 meme machines. What about the second time? Then you see that I have pressed 1300 here. What about the second time? You can have 10. 5 is also okay. 1 is also okay. Then let's click on the authorization word in big characters for pledge authorization. It's all one of them. He won't exist. Say yes, you authorize the information wallet. The circle is safe, and that worked. Then we need to replace it with a 30-day cooler. You can withdraw. The pledge can be released. So if you don't reach 30 days, it can't lift the sea pressure. That is, after 30 days, you can withdraw your pledge at any time. What if you don't withdraw mining all the time? See every moment. It's happening every second. Check the mine. Then after checking, as long as you only get the income, you can receive it. Pay point gates fees. Then you can withdraw the proceeds to the wallet. After selling it, the same goes for yours and is transferred to the exchange. Then it turns into cash. The whole system process is like this. Just wait it. So what about everyone? Watch the video operation slowly.